Dans le parc de... I forget, I don't really know, yeah. It's really beautiful here and lots of French. We're gonna go find the view over there.
Hello everyone! So we are back for our third part of the Quebec adventure. We're starting out by exploring the famous and stunning Plaine de Bram. Alright, so our next stop on this little French adventure is Vallée Bras du Nord, where we stopped at an incredible waterfall for a cute little lunch and kind of played in the cool water. It was quite a sight to see. Highly recommend it. Alright, so another popular event at Explore is La Soirée, which is a fun night out with your friends, and I'd highly recommend. Hopping right over to the next excursion, which is a visit to Chute de Montmorency. This waterfall is taller than Niagara Falls. It is quite a sight to see. We had beautiful clear skies and gorgeous weather the day we went, and if you look closely you can see a rainbow in the bottom of the waterfall. Here are some pictures from my Explore experience. This is my French class with the best prof ever and some of my friends who I met along my journey. So to wrap up this adventure, we went to Cochon d'Inde, which was an amazing brunch place, and we said our final farewells.
De l'omelette du lac Saint-Jean, mais ce n'est qu'un vulgaire échantillon de la vraie omelette. Parce que lorsqu'on écoute les gens du lac Saint-Jean, le royaume des géants, leur omelette...
Alright, so unfortunately I did not leave the Explore program fluent in French, but here I asked the waiter to tell us a little story in French, and he was basically, from my understanding, telling us about the legend of Lac Saint-Jean and like some omelets. I'm not really sure. Maybe you guys will understand better than me. If you know what he was talking about, leave it in the comments below. So after brunch, we basically just explored downtown Quebec City, looked at some cute little shops, some boutiques, did some window shopping mostly, and kind of just enjoyed the scenery on our last day. So side note, as I was filming us walking down these streets, I was using my selfie stick and low-key almost hit a few people in the face. Yeah, I'm a danger. But aside from that, along our journey, we really got to explore and enjoy some beautiful local art pieces. This was kind of like an alleyway art gallery. And then here we went to a little area where there was some homemade musical instruments, sewing crafts, and it was quite the French experience. This is a friend and I in front of the Chateau Frontenac. And fun fact, it is the most photographed hotel in the world. Speaking of the world, our next stop is Café du Monde, which means Cafe of the World. And this is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire trip. This was seriously the most amazing cafe restaurant I've ever been to in my entire life. I can't believe this is in Canada. As you can see, yes, there was like a legit lagoon, like a whole waterfall, water park kind of thing outside of this cafe, and it was busy. Like, this was a super popular place for obvious reasons. So many people were there. It was like the local gem where everyone just hangs out in the summertime. I loved it. Café du Monde is located right in Old Quebec, downtown, and it's right beside the St. Lawrence, so you have a stunning view of the river. It's the perfect place to relax after a day of shopping and exploring this magical city. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me in this 3-part series. If you want to see more, check out my bonus video where I show you a secret gem right along the St. Lawrence. See you on the next adventure!